Hello, hello. Hang on, I'm just getting set up here, so just bear with me a minute because I'm trying to get it set up so I can see comments run at the same time. I've been to the toilet, I've had a drink. Well, I've got a drink with me, so I'm ready to scrap. Okay. Oh, refreshing. Look at my pretty nails. I did them just for you guys too. So I hope you appreciate that. Oh, this won't refresh. I hate my computer. Happy International Scrapbook Day, everyone. Welcome to my space. So you're actually at my scrap desk here, which is in my bedroom. So I've locked the door to lock the kids out. They're all on screens at the moment because I told them they can have as much screen time as they want right now so that they leave me alone. Hubby's out there, so hopefully he'll wrangle them and keep them under control for me. So you'll see that a poll went up. I'm not getting anything here. Let me turn this off. A poll went up in the group earlier because I couldn't decide what collection to work with. So I thought I would leave it up to you guys to decide what collection I worked with. And when I looked at the poll, Sunkissed was ahead. So Sunkissed it is, which suits me just fine because if you know anything about me or my scrapping, you know that I love colour. And this collection is right up my alley. So bear with me and we'll see if I can get this to load up here. So yeah, I will just talk to myself at the moment until I can get this to load. Okay. So I'm hoping I'm not alone. Okay, let's make this big up here so I can see what's happening. Hi, Anna. I've got comments. Yay. Hi, Melissa. Oh, my girls are here. Yay. I feel not so alone now. Okay. My comments might have a little bit of lag. AJ, hi, darling. My comments might have a little bit of lag, so sorry if I'm a bit slow getting back to you. And I should probably also explain that when I get in the zone, I get in the zone and I'm not very good at looking up and being interactive. So feel free just to chat amongst yourselves anyway. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so I'll give you a bit of a rundown. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to tackle Melissa's mixed media challenge. And the criteria for this challenge are to use a wet medium. I thought I might use 2, just, you know, go all out for you. And the other criteria is to include some soft texture, so some fabric or some thread or anything like that. So tick, I'll make sure I include that as well. So as I said, I'm working with the Sunkissed collection. This is the photo that I'm going to be scrapping, which is a photo of my boys with my mum. And if you know me, you know that I recently lost my mum. So I am documenting lots of photos of her at the moment to get them in the kids' albums. Okay, so I think I'll start with some cardstock for my mixed media, and I'm going to cut this down to 11 by 11. Hi Jason. Okay, see, these comments are so slow compared to what you guys are seeing. Hi Bernie. Long time no see your beautiful face. Okay. All right, so I've cut that down to 11 by 11 because I'm thinking that I will mount it on a patterned paper background. I just pulled out these 4 papers. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use yet because I'm a bit of a wing it scrapper. So you'll just have to bear with me. If this drags on and you get bored, feel free just to wander off, chat amongst yourselves, like I said. All right, let's do some mixed media. Now, if you've watched my YouTube videos, you're very familiar with this item. This is my very fancy paint palette, ice cream container lid. I love that when these get, you know, chunky and grotty, I can just throw them out and get another one out. So I've got my brayer to use with that. I'm going to get out my messy mat as well, because what I thought I might do is use a Distress Oxide and also use an acrylic paint and just mix things up a bit. So now this is one of my other favorite tools, which is my number 4 wide brush, 2-inch brush. I love this brush. Well, I have several of them, but this is the one in the best condition at the moment. And I think we'll start with the oxide. So let's get some. Now, the colour I'm working with here is Kitsch Flamingo, which is the new, well, it's not the brand new one that's about to come out, but it's the most recent one that was released before that. So I thought this would work really well with Sunkissed because it's nice and bright and happy, and who doesn't love a bit of pink? So I'm just going to put some on my messy mat and add some water. Maybe a bit more. That's good. You see how liquid that is? This is stopped. Let's just refresh that. I'll let that refresh while I get started. So I'm just gonna add some colour across the background. Just a bit rough. I like things rough. I like things messy. I like things not to look too perfect and symmetrical. Get rid of that. Okay, that's going to take a little bit to dry. Can you see those? That's why I like this brush, because it gives you those brush strokes. I love the look of the brush strokes. So I'm very impatient when it comes to scrapping. I haven't actually got my heat tool with me, but that shouldn't take too long to dry. I am... oh, why does this keep stopping? Anyway, I'm just going to go on. Okay, like I said, I'm a little bit impatient, so just get a little bit of the excess moisture off and go in with some acrylic paint as well. This one is a Montmartre one. This is Naples Yellow, which is, I really love this colour. It's like a really sort of subtle yellow, sort of a sandy colour. I love it. I love these paints. They've got really good body. Now, which way am I going to run this? Maybe I'll run that with the brush strokes coming down. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm actually going to just blot out some of this pink at the top here. I still want a little bit poking out. See, I've still got the brush strokes poking out there. But just, yeah. Just want that sort of layered colour effect. That'll probably do. I can't go too heavy on the mixed media or we'll be here all night waiting for it to dry. Can you see that? You can actually see, I don't know if you guys can see it, you can see the texture in there from this paint, because like I said, it's a pretty heavy bodied paint. Right, let's get those out of the way. I try and keep things neat as I go. It's not my strong suit. Oh, who else is here? Hi Amy, hi Linda, hi Karen. Look at all those familiar faces. Okay. All right, that is just about dry. See, that's why I love using a brayer, because that is almost dry. If you put your paint on thin enough, you don't really have to wait around too long for it to dry. All right, paper-wise, what are we going to go with? I'm going to go with Happy Yellow. Oh, we're going to go with Cute Hearts. Maybe we'll go with Cute Hearts. Now, I am stingy with my paper. So I never waste any of my paper. So even though I'm going to use this as a background, I always cut the guts out of the middle so that I can use it for something else. So I just leave, you know, sort of 1.5 inches, 2 inches around the edge, and then just cut the middle out so that I can use it for something else. Because even though I do get a very good supply of paper from Zoe, I can't bear to waste any of it. I have so much hoarded paper in my stash, but I am getting better at throwing my scraps away when they get down to a sort of certain size. I am getting better at throwing them away. But, you know, if you've watched my videos, you know that I often start with scraps from something else because I can't bear to waste them. Well, it's kind of, well, I think it is being a little bit stingy, Wendy, because I'm not short of a paper here, that's for sure. But I can't bear to waste paper, so I'll use that bit. I'll use that bit on the page, I think. All right, so actually maybe I'll start with that one. Maybe we will. Maybe let's start with a bit of that on the background. Let's stick this down first. See, look at me. Already my mind is going in 100 miles an hour in 3 different directions. So you'll have to bear with me. Because like I said, I am a bit of a wing it scrapper, and you know, I never know when I start a project exactly how it's going to finish up. So it's all quiet on the home front out there, which is good. Everyone's obviously enjoying their screen time. So who has been scrapping today? Have you scrapped any of our challenges yet? If you've scrapped them, what have you scrapped? Will do. What challenges have you done? I don't waste anything, Talia. Not at all. Not perfectly straight. Don't even care. Yeah, who's scrapping? Who's scrapped something? Who's scrapped a challenge? I've seen a few entries for the sketch challenge, some beautiful pages. And what is the weather doing at your place? Because I'm in southeast Queensland. I'm in the southern end of the Sunshine Coast, which is currently the Nunshine Coast, because there is no sun happening here. It's been wet, so it's good scrapping weather to be inside. Oh, good, Linda. Linda, are you using the Christmas collection? What are you using? Because you did tell me after my little Christmas extravaganza the other day that you might use the Christmas collection, Merry and Bright. Finish nothing. Don't worry about it, Wendy. Plenty of time. Okay, let's use... Actually, you know what? Couldn't even bother cutting it. Let's just rip it. If you've been watching my stuff lately, you know, oh my God, I love ripping stuff at the moment. I'm on this like obsessive, like paper tearing. I think I need some sort of intervention because I am just tearing all of the things lately. Just tearing them. Okay, I think I've got a smaller bit. Hang on a sec. I think I've got a smaller bit of this. I've got so much paper. No, I can't find it. That's all right. I'll just go with this one. I'm just going to cut a strip off. Or maybe I'll use one of the little papers. Actually, I might use one of the little A5 papers, I think, because I've got my A5 paper stack out here. It saves me chopping up a big bit again. We got, what do we reckon? Decisions. See, this is the problem with live scrapping and not putting up a YouTube video, is you guys have to actually watch me flip through papers. Exciting shit right there. Okay. Just want a bit of yellow. Nice, happy yellow. Now you're going to see how hectic it is when I build my layers. Okay, one of the things I've actually done is I've got cardboard on the back of this already, so you don't actually have to watch me stick that down. I just cut up all my pizza boxes and use those just to pop my photo up from the background. It gives you that little bit of separation and it just helps your photo pop from the page. Now you can see that those two mediums that I chose, so the Distress Oxide and the acrylic paint, I chose like subtler versions of the colors so that they'll sort of sit in the background, because I don't want to use anything like really bright on the background and have it popping up too much and sort of overwhelming the photo. So that's why I chose those sort of subtler versions of the colors that I wanted to use. Now I think for my mum we might go rainbows. I think I love rainbows. All right, let's rip something else. Who's triggered when I rip these pages like this? Oh, hi, Em. Went into my container, move some shit around. Okay. Yes, I hope it does influence some mojo. Okay. Rainbows for Mum. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to rip everything sort of train at the moment. I love the tactile motion of ripping paper. Hi, Rebecca. Morning from the UK. What time is it in the UK? I'm curious. It's 5:20 in the afternoon here where I am. Yes, good tip, Sharon, about the cardboard. I use everything, waste nothing. If your stuff turns up in a pizza box, cut it up. I know a lot of people like to use foam and things like that, but this is very environmentally friendly. So I always reuse my pizza boxes like that. Okay, any prizes for guessing which tool I'm actually going to pull out right now, now that I'm looking at these pieces of paper? Gold star for you if you said my T-square. I am nothing if not predictable. Okay. Just so we can get it straight. I always like to have my anchor piece straight on the page. So I'm just going to whack a little tiny dab of glue there just to hold it for me. 8:20 in the UK. Well, I hope you've got a coffee and you're comfy. Yeah, I like these colours too, Amy. But you know me, I love colour. I love all colour. Okay, except maybe brown. Unless it's a wood grain, but not really brown. What do I want? I want my stapler. See, if this was a YouTube video, you wouldn't hear all my grunting and groaning while I move my aging body around. Okay, now I'm going to put a doily in this because boy, do I love my doilies. Okay, what have I got that's cute? We need some more pink. Oh, these are cute. I actually think these might be some doodlebug ones or something. That's cute. Let's use that. All right, so photo's going to sort of sit in here. Doily's going to sit underneath. Like I said, sorry, you're going to have to watch me fiddle with layers now, because I am a bit of a fiddler. Not in a bad sense. Stop giggling. I know there's some of you that are snorting right now. Okay. I think we need some more paper. We need something else. I need something else. I need a really thin strip of something. What am I going to put? Do I really want to put another colour in there? Maybe I do. See how I talk to myself? Oh, sorry if I'm missing you. Ha, Bernie, I knew you'd laugh at that. Get your mind out of the gutter. Or join me there, either way. You know what? Maybe let's put some, oh, no. What is that? Orange. Look at me with all the papers. Do I really want? No, I don't. I think I just need to fiddle this and move it around. Yeah. What is it about that piece? I think it's a bit wide. I think I want a skinnier line there. Indecisive. That's probably a bit better. Righto, that makes me happier now. Okay. Oh, good, Vic. I'm glad I'm not the only one that talks to myself. I don't usually talk to myself, but because I know there's people like you guys, I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I talk to myself, but usually when I talk to myself, it's not quite this polite. My sailor's mouth reputation precedes me. Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay, we want some more yellow. What else can we put on here? Yellow. Yellow. I've got some leftover bits from the cut apart. Told you I'll waste nothing. And we've got some pink. And I want a bit more yellow. I really do want a bit more yellow. I think I need to put another bit of that yellow. Now I've got chevrons going vertically, so let's go this way. And let's just tuck another little scrap under here somewhere. Just so we've got some more yellow to balance it out, because I didn't like the way that yellow was jumping to the front by itself. Okay, that's better. Let's just rough this up a bit. Okay. I need to get this stacked down on the page, and the easiest way to do that is this. That's pretty straight. That's straight. Okay. Yeah, happy with that. Oh, trust that thing to move. Committed. That's all it takes. One staple and you're committed. And now whatever will be, will be. All right, let's get a bit of this yellow down here. There's a little bit of, I need some more rips here. I need it a little bit more textured. I know. And that's good, because that's going to put a little bit of that teal that's on the reverse coming through as well. All right, that's going to need an extra staple, so I'll just make sure that it's going to be hidden. Shell, I like that. I only talk to myself when I need expert advice. I like that. I like to say to my family, when I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. Is that a bit rude? All right, let's stick that down. All right, now we're getting some layers happening. Okay, we need something else on this background. I think we need a bit of stamping. I know it wasn't in the challenge criteria, but this is a mixed media layer, and I'm looking at this going, oh, that's just a little bit bare for my liking. So let's go with something a little bit subtle in terms of pattern. What have I got? I've got my most readily used ones in a pile here on my Raskog next to me. Okay, that one might work. That's a ledger. It's a ledger style stamp. And I might actually stamp with the oxide that I had before, which has fast become buried under a pile of stuff on my desk. Okay, let's just add a little bit of something, I think. Just needs, yeah, that's better. It's a little bit nude for my liking. just over the top of this. I could have used a stencil, but that would have involved going and looking for a stencil, and this was like right at my hand. Okay, so a little bit of, it's a little bit of subtle text on there, just a little bit of extra interest on the background. Of course, I'm going to splatter it later, but that's a bit better because there's another layer there now. Okay, we've got pink, we've got yellow. All right. Oh, God, I've got this huge pile of paper next to me now. Just as well you can't see what's going on the right-hand side of my desk because it is bloody shambles. Okay, texture. Now, one of my favourite things for texture, I pretty much use this on every layout, is gauze. I get this gauze from like you can get it from the pharmacy in a big pack. Actually, I got a pack here, so I'll show it to you. So that's how it comes. I got this one, I actually got this pack on eBay because I was too lazy to go to a pharmacy and get it myself. I just preferred to turn up at the house and get it out of the mailbox. I got this from a medical supply place on eBay, and it just comes in sheets like this. If you can't get gauze, you can go to a fabric store and get muslin or something like that. I like these gauze sheets because they pull apart really easily, like they fray up really easily. They're really easy to work with. They're cheap, they're easy, they're convenient because they're already in little sheets. I usually just chop a chunk off and, well, you'll see what I do. I just fray it like this. Just pull it apart with your fingers because the weave on it is really loose. Hi, Joe. AJ, I don't even care if my kids are getting whiny for dinner because they're actually locked out right now. And I think I think you might be a bit ahead of us down in South Australia. Ahead, behind, I can't keep up. Okay. So you'll see, just see that, just tatter it across like that. Now, one of the things you have to do when you use anything that's sort of fibrous like this, fabric, gauze, whatever, don't try and stick it down with tape. Don't use your ATG to stick the photo over the top, because I can tell you right now that that will not hold on these fibres. You need a liquid adhesive, and you need a good strong liquid adhesive. I use Helmer 450 because that's just my preferred adhesive. But yeah, make sure you use a liquid adhesive because I can tell you otherwise it is going to, if it does stick in the first place, it's going to let go after time. So just do it right the first time. Okay, let's stick that down. This is so weird. Okay, let's pull that up so it's not, right, that's good. All right, so that's sort of the main, there's your main structure in place for the layout already. Now we have to go and put all the pretties around it. Okay, so let me just shove, hang on, I just got to shove this big pile of paper over so I can bring in my embellishments. So as I said, I've got some bits and pieces that I've got from the cut apart because I've cut into that previously. I have got, in this bowl, I've got the floral ephemera. I've no idea what I'm using yet, so don't stone me if I don't use all of this stuff. I've got the die cut ephemera, which is that there, in this bowl. I have got the wood buttons, which I absolutely adore. They are super cute. I've got the puffy stickers, which are amazing. I love the texture of these. Hi, Kel. Hi, Marianne. Yeah, the texture of these, I love the feel of them under my fingers. Like I said, I'm really tactile. I like touching all the things and getting messy when I scrap. I've got the clear stickers, and I've also got the foam title stickers, the glitter ones. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with glitter. Like, I love glitter and I love sparkly things, hence the nails, but I despise loose glitter. I despise it on my desk. It is the herpes of the craft world, because once you have that stuff, you are never getting rid of it. So I don't use loose glitter, and I was really worried when we first got these that they were actually going to shed glitter all over my desk, but I am very, very impressed with these, and the fact that when I use them, virtually nothing comes off them. So they are awesome for me. Love them. Okay, so what I really want to do, okay, so I'm having a look at the colors I'm working with. Obviously, I've gone predominantly with sort of warm tones, pinks and yellows. Hi, Tina. I hope your hubby's okay, Tina. Yeah, I've got warm tones, I've got pinks, I've got yellows. So I'm just going to look for some embellishments that I can coordinate with those and sort of stick with those warm tones. I could go all out and just do, you know, a massive like color explosion, but I do prefer to use a sort of predominantly a more limited palette. Oh, that's why I didn't stick all the layers. Okay, good as gold. So the first thing I'm actually drawn to this watermelon slice, which I think is really, really cute. So I'm thinking I might actually cut that out and find a way to work that in, because I really like that big watermelon slice. I haven't got my fussy cutting scissors. Oh, I nearly had a slip of the tongue then. Nearly dropped an F-bomb then. Yeah, so it's really roughly cut out, but I really like that. So let's use that. Let's also use, actually I need some smaller scissors, because those ones are a bit unruly for big stuff. I really like this little sweet flag, and it's pink as well, so that's gonna go with my warm palette. Oh God, they're never good patients, Tina. Husbands are never good patients. Now I'm actually going to cut the little strings off that. All right. Now, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to use here, but I think those two bits will probably make it on. Let's have a look in here. I think I might need some flowers too. So, and we've got to think about a title here as well, which I'll have to use these glittery foam titles because decisions. Where's my sticker sheet? I did have a sticker sheet. All right, I've got to get up. Hang on a sec. I can't reach. Damn Tyrannosaurus arms. Okay. Did I not get a sticker sheet out? That's probably why I can't find it. No, I didn't. There it is. Okay, and I've got the accessory sticker sheet as well. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is embellish on my photo, because I can see this gap up here, and that is just calling out for something on it. So I'm just going to stick a little flag sticker up there that says love you. Right, now I like to stick things, you know, in the corners of my photos or wherever I've got sort of negative space, and just sort of fill up, you know, any gaps that I've got. Neat! Yeah! Hey, gorgeous. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there. I got overexcited. Yeah, I like to stick things sort of, if I've got negative space on a photo or whatever, you know, and I also like to stick things down along the bottom of the photo. So I've actually got, I can see this little time together, which I think is cute, that I just want to stick across there, because Like I said, all these memories are even more treasured now that she's not around. So, thinking. I think memories might be the go. Maybe if we go switch memories is not going to fit in there. You are so not sorry, Nate. You would do anything to distract me. Okay. What else have we got? I really like the way that watermelon slice looks on there, and I'm wondering if I can just work in another piece of watermelon, because that would be very cute, and I love this rainbow. So I'm really curious, how do you guys, when you guys are embellishing, do you just like dig through, this is what I do, I just like dig through the bowl and just pick out pieces that I think might work and make a little pile, and then I go back and re-pick through them and see what is actually going to make it onto the page. Oh, I need a heart. Hearts for mum. Rainbows for mum, hearts for mum. Okay. I have to admit, it's getting a bit easier to like talk about it and look at photos and stuff. But it's not been an easy few months, that's for sure. Okay, now the other thing, I always like using little tabs. So, and this one's pink, so it's going on there. I'm not even going to really reconsider that one. Yep, that's how everyone does it too. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you sort of have that first cull and you pull out some things that might work, and then you go back and, you know, have another go. Actually, I've just seen that little pineapple. Okay, so we are going with a bit of a sweet theme here now, obviously. See, I told you, you start and it just has a mind of its own. That's a little bit chunky there. Let's get some of that. That's better. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to go with it. Hey, lovely, did you see? No, I didn't, Joe. Did you tag me? Tag me. I haven't had time. I've been very... Did you put it up today? I've been very busy today. Very busy. And I haven't really had a chance. I don't even know what else is going on, where, or anything like that. I haven't even really had a chance to see what's happening outside the Cocoa Vanilla group. Yeah. You did tag me. I didn't get a notification. I'll have to have a look. Is it on your page, Joe? Or did you post it in the group? You didn't post it in the group. Tag me again. Just tag me in the comments and say, Sue, you lazy mole, come and look at my page. And I'll come and look at it for sure. But that's so nice that you scrap lifted me. Thank you. Alright, this is a bit of a hot mess at the moment. Oh. See, it's because I'm not in the zone. I'm looking up and I'm getting distracted to see who's saying what and doing what. I really do want this rainbow poking up here somewhere. Maybe I want it on this side. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, I think that was the problem. It needs to go on this side. Let's just stick it. Pick and stick. Commit, people. Just pick and stick. And then work with it after. Okay, your page. Yep, I will come and have a look when I'm done here. Remind me. Because my bloody brain is like a sieve at the moment. Like, things go in and they just filter right out. I really like that, but I don't know which side I want it on. I think I want to make my main. Yeah, I'll tuck a little one down here, I think. See how I bend everything up? I'm obsessed with, like I said, I'm obsessed with ripping, and I'm obsessed with bending things up at the moment. Everything's getting bent and torn, and it's probably a bit like me, a bit bent. Now I've got to stop thinking about things. I'm overthinking this. I need to just do what I usually do and just pick and stick. And whatever happens, happens. And you'll all be here to see it. I need another word there. I scrunch too. I always bend the edges. Like I said, I'm very obsessed with bending things. Yeah, I think the left side as well. But I just don't want to make it too heavy on this side until I figure out what I'm going to do with the title on this side. I think we'll go with... I really want to go with Sweet Memory. I really wanted it to go there. I really did, but it's not going to go there. So we're going to have to rethink that. I might put it right down in the corner, I think. And then I don't have to worry about it. Then I can just embellish up here. I think we'll put the little pineapple there because that's cute. So fruity. Mum would approve. Every time we used to come home from school, my sister's going to laugh at this. Mum, I'm hungry. What was the standard reply? Sister, I know you're stalking there. See if she answers me. Mum, I'm hungry. What can I have to eat? Go on, Mandy. Tell them all what she said. Oh, I'm going to add some of these clear stitches because I'm still looking at that background going, that's just a little bit sort of bare. Oh, fail. So I just said, I'm using all these bits of fruit on this page, and I just said, oh, Mum would approve. Every time we used to come home from school and say, yes, I'm talking about Mum, and say, I'm hungry, what can I have to eat? What was Mum's standard reply to us every single time? Correct. 10 points for you. Have a piece of fruit. And you know what? I say that to my kids now. I'm hungry. Have a piece of fruit. Isn't it funny how you think at the time, I'm never going to do that, or it annoys you at the time, but then what happens? We grow up and we do the same thing. Hilarious. Okay, see, I'm liking that better now. That background was just, it was annoying me. Yeah, we turn into the same thing. Have a piece of fruit. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, look at those paint swatches. That's good. Okay. Yep, stock standard Mum comment, correct. Correct. Have a piece of fruit and then they're not hungry. But I don't want fruit. Oh, well, you're not hungry. Bloody kids, who'd have them? I tell ya. See, I've just totally gone off on a tangent sticking stickers now. This is what happens to me. I love using clear stickers on my backgrounds because I like the fact that, maybe not so much these ones because they're a little bit bolder, but when you can see what's on the background through the sticker underneath, like you can see some of the paint and some of the stamping through that sticker. I like it. Okay, I should probably get rid of the clear stickers now because I'm just going to sit there and just keep sticking stickers, and who wants to see that? Okay, so we've got the big watermelon here. We need some, I need some flowers too, because who doesn't love flowers? I really like this flag, and my instinct is telling me this flag really, really needs to go over on here, just because I've got that strong sort of that really bold yellow horizontal line, and because of the horizontal flow of that flag, I think it's got to go over there. All right, let's just start committing to these people. Can't fluff around here all night, because at some point my kids are going to start whinging that they're hungry, and unfortunately, being dinner, I can't say, have a piece of fruit. It's not going to fly. They're going to say, you already said that to us at lunchtime. Oh, God, parenting. I'm not sewing, Linda. I'm sorry to burst your bubble like that. I am not sewing. I'm not sewing on anything right now. Sewing would require unpacking my sewing machine from where it is currently gathering dust and setting it up and see, because in here, because like I said, I'm in my bedroom and my scrap space is in my bedroom, and I only have the desk in here. So in order to use my sewing machine, I have to get it out of the cupboard that's like next to me, set it up, get an extension lead, all of that crap. So sorry, Linda, I'm sorry. I did burst your bubble then, but there will be no sewing on this page. Shot down in flames. Sorry, Linda. What a bitch I sound like. Okay. Lots of fruit. Okay, we need some flowers. Okay, I'm over that. I'm over that now. We've still got this over here. Actually, I need to, that's got the lines on it because that's like a little journal card. So I just need to write something on that. Hopefully I've chosen a pen that works. I went looking for a Sharpie earlier to write my little live scrap coming soon. And of course the kids had flogged all of my Sharpies. Not happy. Jan. No, not dark enough. I need a black one. And so goes the hunt for the pen again. Okay. Okay, I need to put a date on it. I don't know the date of that. I'm going to have to check that later, so I'll stamp the date on that later. But it's just got a little, line of journaling there. So I'm just going to stick that. I'm going to need my stronger glue, I think, because there's gauze underneath it. All the glues today. Good grief. Okay. I just want to stick these little hearts on before I sigh and blow them away. They only did serve fruit for tea or dry toast. I'll tell you what, do you know what they got for lunch? They got make it yourself, and they had like dry crackers and fruit. So I don't think I can get away with fruit or dry toast for lunch. One of them had toast for breakfast. I mean, I like the fact that I can now say to them, go and make yourself a sandwich, and they can do that just fine. They can make themselves a sandwich. The only problem is when you tell your kids to go and make themselves a sandwich or make themselves food, you end up paying the penalty because you have to clean up all the crap when they're done, which is terrible. They make such a mess. Like 9 times out of 10, it would be easier if I made their damn sandwiches myself. I know that's not teaching them life skills, but Like, they do, I tell them to clean up, and they'll clean up, but they don't wipe up all the crumbs. Anyway, I digress. Now I'm whinging about my kids again. Horrible. Okay. Of course, I'm using 3 hearts because I have this OCD thing about 3s, don't I? Some people here might not have seen my videos before or might not be familiar with my OCD tendencies. Layers, layers, layers. I do love layers. Okay, let's get some of these flowers. There they are. I think I need a few flowers on here. Might actually have to pop another colour in here. Go adult. Love you, neat. Miss you terribly. I hope your adulting involves some sort of alcoholic beverage, and if it does, can you please have one for me? That would be great. I do have a drink here, but it's non-alcoholic. Hang on, I'm going to actually have a drink now. So much talking. So much talking. My daughter makes a mega mess when she bakes. I need blue up the top. No, I don't. Well, maybe a little bit of teal to tie in with this teal on the flag here, I'm thinking. I don't want to go the blue. I'm actually thinking the teal, or the lighter sort of, just only a little tiny bit though, Tam. Little tiny bit, because I haven't really worked it in anywhere else, and you know me, I'm all about balance. So I'm just picking through and finding some bits. There's some little blue bits. Okay, so I've got to leave enough room. Actually, I could stamp the date anyway, it doesn't matter. Don't need to stamp the date over there necessarily. A little bit of orange. We might put the, I might give you a little touch of blue over here too, Tam. Got to bend the things before I stick the things. It's got to be bending for dimension. I don't want that to collapse. Alright, hang on. I'm just going to stick a tiny little bit of foam tape under this here, because I've got a feeling that that's going to flatten out. That's it. That'll keep it up. Okay. Oh, love your guts, Nate. What are you drinking? I hope it's good. Yes, just a smidge, Tam. Agreed. See that? Little tiny, little bit of aqua-y smidge there. And now I'm going to need something up here. Why? Because I've got it here. I've got it here. And now I need it here because that is my triangle. So maybe I'll use the buds up there. They are cute. And then maybe, you know why? I really want to put something orange over there too, because I've got the orange going on this sticker here. I've got some orange going on here. Needs a little bit of orange, but just needs a little one. Why can you never find a small orange flower when you need it? Probably because I used it on something else. That's okay. We can work with a bigger one, and if we have to, we'll just tuck it in behind, cut it and tuck it in behind. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it because because I just want a little bit poking out behind there. See that? See, again, that little... I often cut my die cuts. If you're not going to see all of it, I often cut them and use the other bit somewhere else. So now that I've got that, I feel compelled to use it somewhere. I might actually put it in. Yeah, I might actually put it in under there. See, look at my decision-making process. If I don't look up at the screen and read the comments too much, tends to be a lot better. I get so distracted. Now, we need a little bit more greenery going on here. Need some more leaves. Love the leaves in this collection. Zoe's done a great range of leaves. I love the fact she's done 2 greens. Is she not the best designer? She is. What's left in the dish? That little bud. I didn't mean to leave him behind. It just happened. Okay. I want a little leaf here too. Because I've got the leaf there and I've got the green pineapple top there. And I just need to balance out these colours a bit. It is a riotous explosion of colour at the moment, isn't it? So much happening. Yeah, I think we'll go with those little buds up there because they sit up on the page really nicely. She is Melissa, isn't she? Don't we love her? I do. Okay, look how many flowers I've got on there. I don't need to keep sticking flowers. I'm just getting a little bit embellishment crazy now. Okay, so what else have I got? I know I've got my title, which I'm probably going to put down there. Sticker wise, I didn't use a lot of accessory stickers on this one. Probably because it's like it is quite summary. Actually, I've got 2 word stickers, so I need a 3rd one. See? That one's not quite straight either. Oh well, who gives a shit? Right. Let's put another one at the top. Smiles for miles. No, I want a smaller one actually. Nice. No. The Good Life. I like that. Now I've got, so looking at my, okay, so like I said, that is annoying me now because that one is actually gone quite crooked. If I pull it up, I reckon I'm going to rip it. It is going to rip. You bugger. It's all right. We'll just twist the edge up. Okay, that's better. Yeah, looking at the text that I've got on the page, I try and sort of balance out the text as well. And again, when I use these little phrase stickers, I tend to use those in 3s as well. So I've got sort of 2 running there. So I'm going to look at putting one sort of up in the top portion of my page somewhere. I've already got words going on over here. So I'm thinking that it's going to have to like stay away from there. So my eye is actually going over here, because I like to balance like the visual elements of my page. I like it balanced out with text as well. So when people's eye hits the page, initially, bam, you go to the photo, but then as your eye starts to move around, I like the fact that people have got different words to read. I like it to, you know, to be like visually stimulating in terms of having things to read as well. Now I just want a cute little, that little pink heart will do me, because that's going in next to love you. Little wood button. Now I've got puffy stickers as well. Oh my god, I've got puffy. How many embellishments are in this collection? Yes, it is, Joe. This collection is amazing. There are so many embellishments. Like you've seen, you start doing things and then you're like, oh, but I haven't used this, and oh, I haven't used that. And I love the fact it's just, this collection just like keeps on giving, sort of thing. You can just keep going and keep pulling things out and sticking things on. And you know, if you love to embellish and create lots of layers like I do, then it's really ideal. So just some little puffy hearts. What else have we got? I don't really want to stick a cocktail on this photo. Maybe I need another. Oh, I might stick a little green leaf under here. That's cute. That gets that horizontal thing going. I really need to put a title on this, don't I? Alright, I'm going to actually use my T-square for this. Don't you fall off my desk. Just pop out that little middle bit of the O. E. Hopefully not much loose glitter falling on my desk. Sorry, I've gone quiet. I'm concentrating. Now, is there anything that anyone wants to know? While you've got me live, you can ask me in real time. All right, so I'm actually thinking we might just tuck the title down in this corner, because like I said, I really wanted it to sort of sit here, but it wasn't going to fit. So I think we'll just run with having it down in the corner. Oh, that came up then. Hi Raquel, how you doing, lovely lady? I think we might use a little heart for the eye. In memories. Okay, what does this page need? It needs splatter, because it's me and I splatter everything. So I'm actually going to use black for this. The reason I'm going to use black is because I've got so much dark going on in the background of this photo, and all of the colors that I've used in the background are either sort of light or mid-tone. I really don't have any darkness going on, so I really need to be able to tie in the darkness of that photo with something. And I think actually it might need some stamping as well, just some black stamping. So I'm gonna have to go to trusty background stamp and some black ink. This is going to kind of look like splatter anyway, but it just, using a stamp rather than splatter, just allows me to be a little bit more precise than a bit of willy-nilly splattering. Okay, I'm feeling happier now that there's a bit of black on the page. You can see it needed something dark, but I am going to splatter it anyway. All right, just for you guys, I'll cover up the photo because normally I am quite shit at that. And I splatter my photos and I don't even care. Anyway. Now, one of the things I do when I splatter, whether you've seen this, it's probably hard to see when I put up a YouTube video, but I try and splatter a bit on the layers as well, because it just helps tie your foreground layers into your background. So just kind of splatter a bit on your layers as well, just over the edge of your layers, like my rainbow there. That needs a little bit of splatter, see? Just to tie it in, just a few little drops. But it just helps like tie it from top to bottom kind of thing. And over here. Okay, so tick, Melissa, I got your criteria. I actually used 2 wet mediums on this page, which was the Distress Oxide and the acrylic paint. And now I've used a liquid ink as well. That was just a black Liquitex acrylic ink. So I've got ink, I've got Distress Oxide, I've got acrylic paint, I've got my gauze for texture. Actually, I could have put something else textural on that. Look, there's a blob on the photo and I don't even care. I could have put something else textural on there, but that'll do. I actually got a bit of, just cut that off. That looks a bit yuck. I've stamped with like an ink pad as well. So there's several different inks on there. I've stamped with the Distress Oxide. So I've got 1, 2, right here in this little tiny corner here, which I don't know if you can see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different mediums right there. And, you know, if you have a light enough touch, you can use a lot of mediums without making a layout that is really like heavy or dirty, or because I know a lot of people don't sort of like the dirty look of mixed media and they prefer a much cleaner look. But if you can use the right touch on a page, you can use lots of mediums without making it look like a mess. So there you go. I hope that helped. There you go. I actually did it. I got through it. There it is. I will take some photos. I'll have to take them in. I'll take them in the morning and I'll put it up so you can see it in photos, because I've got no light left tonight now. And that's it. There you go. Finished page. Ta-da! I did it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging around with me. I do. I am your Chief Distress Oxide Enabler, Melissa. That was Kitsch Flamingo, by the way. Have you got that one yet? That one is awesome. Thanks, Tam. Thanks, guys. All right. I guess I have to go and feed the hordes now. And I am sure there will be another challenge up in the Cocoa Vanilla Studio group very soon. Thanks, Linda. Sorry I wasn't so chatty, but like I said, guys, when I get in the zone, I tend to look at my page and not look up enough. So, yeah. So that's how my mixed media mess comes together. Thanks for hanging around. No, you need Kitsch Flamingo. You need it. It's good. You too, Tam. Mwah. Love ya. Love you, Vicky. Oh, look. Sorry if I've missed any comments. Thanks, Jace. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Karen. Thank you, Tina. Oh, you've got your roller stamps out lately, Tina. Good stuff. Funny, I was going to roller stamp on this, but because I almost did it. But because I had that phrase sticker up there, I didn't want to roller stamp because I thought, no, that's going to put too much text. And I actually did have quite a few sort of text elements here already. And I thought, yeah, I don't want to muddy it up anymore with any more words. I thought there's plenty enough there for people to read. So anyway, thanks for hanging around. And I hope you guys are all going to go and scrap something yourselves tonight. I may scrap something else. What will I do? I don't know. I'll tackle one of the other challenges, I think. I'm not exactly sure I'll be sitting here doing it live, but I'll do something. All right, thanks, guys. I'll chat with you all later. Bye.